Good morning, guys. Hope you guys are having a great day. So last few weeks, market has been a little red, obviously, right? In the week of last week of August, we sort of made a top on the weekly, and then ever since we've been in a nice little downtrend. This week, do we hold 425 plus or the lows of the week and continue going up, or next week we make a reversal, right? So let's see. Usually there's a rally at the end of the October, right? With all the earnings, there's a relief rally, and then it depends on the earnings if we hold or not. But for now, it's the same thing as every day, guys. This zone right here between 405, 425, if we do get here, which likely we will in the coming weeks, I believe, is the must hold. And once we hold here, then maybe once all the news are out, whatnot, we can probably continue going back up, or maybe further lower down. All right. So for now, on many stocks on S&P, I probably won't go through them today. I'll go mainly over oil, right? Because that's the sector that's strong, so we need to focus there. On the daily also, just hold above 420. I think we should be fine, or anything between this zone right here. It's a 15-20 point range, right? But guessing what's going to happen the next day will be very tough. As you guys can see on Friday, we had a nice little bullish reversal candle, right? But then yesterday it was red, okay? Today maybe it's a green candle and tomorrow red, or today maybe it's a red, tomorrow green. We don't know, right? So it depends. All right, so be careful with what you're playing and how much you're paying. And in this market right here in October especially, cut down your size, manage your position sizing, because that's the key level. If you manage your size and positions and how much you invest, even if you're wrong 10 times, your account will be safe. All right, just keep it in mind. And similar thing for tech Qs. Right now S&P Qs, they're all moving similar. For Qs, this is a must hold zone where it is right now. If it does not hold, then we have much further down all the way towards 336. If this zone does not hold, then we have all the way right here underneath here. All right, but first it's we must hold here. So let's see if we can make a reversal from here, go to the upside, or if we can defend it and see what happens. And if we make a bear flag here, like it builds a little bear flag, then obviously we're going to continue going much lower in the coming weeks. Tech has earnings coming up, so let's see what they announce. The sector that we want to focus on today is XLE, energy sector. Now this sector, we always look at the candlesticks, but sometimes it's good to just go on a line chart, right? So this line chart right here will give you a clear indication, because sometimes when you put the candlesticks on, you start looking at the lower wick, upper wick, and it confuses you. But on a line chart, as you can see, in the last few months, we made a nice little in the last year, a nice little uptrend, and then we flagged for a bit, right? And now we're breaking out. And now if we can just take out this, so if we can just, so this is the first level right here. Okay, I'm just gonna draw something for you guys. And then right here. Right now, XLE, based on the trend, based on the oil stocks, right now we do have some comments, obviously. Number one, global demand, it's higher than supply, right? So there's not enough supply than the demand. Demand is higher, and the oil sector stocks, most of them have a low price to earnings. They have high dividend yields, right? Very attractive for investors, and also for winter, demand for natural gas and oil ramp higher. Okay, and as the economies are recovering, and during the pandemic, they took a big dump, but now with the recovery, it's going to recover also. Keep that in mind. Okay, and XLE, as soon as we take out this 55, 57 zone, we're on our way all the way to this zone right here, likely around this area right here, and first 61. So between 61 and 65. Okay. And I'm going to go over some tickers in the oil and gas sector, which you guys can look at, which I did some research on, the ones I like. Number one has been running, which is DVN, right? We mentioned this many times in the chat. Obviously, when the flow was coming in, I did not play it. I failed to play it. And so let me just remove my drawings. This name has been very strong. I'm not saying just buy, jump in now, but these are the names that you want to keep an eye on. DVN on a retest of 35, 34. If we do get a retest right here of 34, 35, that's something that you want to keep an eye on. So DVN is one. The other one is Range Resources, or RRC. Very obviously a ripped. We already missed the move. This name you want to keep an eye on if it gets to $21 level. All right. So RRC around the $21 level. Obviously it's a little extended here. It can continue going, right? Because they're just too strong right now. So keep an eye on RRC. And then BP, this has not moved enough yet. It's just right here at resistance. So BP is right here on resistance. That's something that you can keep an eye on, because if it does break out, it will run. The first level that we have on this is all the way right here, which is 31. So it's still trading at 28. It made a little bearish candle yesterday. So if we can maybe get a retest of 26 on BP, so a retest of 26, right, then we can probably see it going higher. And on these names, if you're gonna play oil and gas names, right, just keep in mind, you buy yourself time. All right, you buy yourself time. Now these are not this is not $1,000 stock. Most of these stocks you'll find they're between 15 to 50 bucks. Okay, maybe 15 to 70 bucks. So you can get the options much cheaper even if you buy time. All right, so the key to playing these names is buying time, so that you might be sitting still for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but then eventually get the pop. All right, BP is one. Next I have this, so you guys all know, very popular ticker, ExxonMobil, right, one of the biggest companies in the world, or was. Now it's trying. If we can go above the level here is simply 64.90, 90ish, 65. If we can get above 65, this has a run all the way towards 70. So that's a $5 trade. Okay, here I would pick it up on a back test right here. Back test of 57. On 57, I will scale in to play towards 60. Okay, so right now it's trading higher than 57. Maybe it goes all day because they're strong. It might not even come down to these levels. So all the stocks I'm showing you right now for oil and gas, maybe they don't retest at all. Maybe they just continue to keep going up. I don't know. For me, I'm not saying that I'm going to chase them at the top, but I do want to wait for them a retest if I get a healthy consolidation. And then I see upside momentum again, then I will buy them. Okay. Then CLR, this is very strong. CLR, Continental Resources, this is one that you want to keep an eye on. This right now is at resistance. The level for this will be 44. 44 is ideal for this. For a retest of 44 around this level, and then a rip back up. So keep an eye on CLR. And OG, I'm not going on the bigger time frame. I'm just trying to give you guys as many tickers as I can, so you guys can do some research and look over them. And if you forget the tickers, just rewind the YouTube video and then you can watch it again. A retest on this will be 19 that I'm looking at. 19. Okay, and then I have CRC, right, California. This is making a little bull flag, so I like the pattern here, as you guys can see, right? So you just have to go through all the tickers and see what's making a good pattern, what's worth playing it. So this right here, okay, so this caught my attention. So this, we have a nice little rip, all the way from 27 to 40 bucks, huge rip, right? That's a big move. And then now it's building this little flag, right? So it's building this little flag here, right? Sorry, my trend lines are not on point. I'm just trying to go over them rush. And now what we want to see is take this over 43 bucks. And if this takes out $43, right, it's likely that goes much higher. So keep an eye on this name, CRC. I think technically is one of the best setups right here. A nice long bull flag. Above 43, we can definitely see 45, 47. Okay, so 43 is a must hold. And then if you want to play support in case it dumps, but we know the sector is strong, we want this right here, around 37. Okay, so around 30, not here, not on 39, because once this breaks lower, 39 maybe it bounces here, but 37 will be a better bounce if it is to flush. Okay, so 37 or 43, one of these numbers. And guys, all I want to say is just manage your accounts, right? A lot of tech names are getting wrecked, and many of you guys probably get demotivated when the markets are down. That's not how it should be, right? If you're trading, you should be up every day, trading every day, or at least watching the markets every day. It's good to take a break in between, going away, whatnot, like, let the market do its thing if you're in leaps. But if it's demotivating you simply just because the market is down, maybe you're in the wrong industry, right? Maybe it's not for you then. So just keep an eye on the energy and gas sector, because that's something that can run during the winter, even if we do get choppiness or downside in other sectors. All right. So XLE, go online. There's so many tickers. There are hundreds and hundreds of tickers. You can find some great setups, and some I just gave you right now. I still have some more written down, but keep an eye on this sector. I think this is a sector that might give us a nice little run in the coming months. And with this, we'll end it. We'll see you guys back in the chat. Manage your accounts always. Position sizing is key this month. Remember. Take care.